It's so big ass, how I get that
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. Alright, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we gonna get into, honey. Child, we gonna continue the ride around town with Olivia over there, y'all. Sis is gonna get this money by hook or crook. She don't give a damn who talk about it, what they say, how they say it, how they feel, what they feel. Sis, I'm gonna get this coin by hook or crook. Okay, girl. And we all know that for the past couple of days, since the other night, a whole debacle, sis, since the other night when Olivia came on here at night with the dome light wasn't on in middle, it was pitch dark, y'all. Car was dark, we couldn't see. We know, we was like, sis, what's going on? Well, she proceeded to tell us that she's no longer living in her roommate situation. A lot of you guys have assumptions onto how that panned out. And apparently she living in her car with her children. And the night that she went live with the lights out in Georgia, she was able to get some hotel money. Now, miraculously, we don't see her at night. Okay, we have known since we've been watching Olivia of her being in uncompromised situations. Y'all remember when Olivia? Do y'all remember when Olivia moved to Florida the last time when she was pregnant with Kaylani? It was before she actually told us she was pregnant with Kaylani. And y'all remember she drove the big box moving truck from Texas to Florida. And along the way, Olivia went live. Do y'all remember that? She went live at the truck stop. She went live at the gas station. And then she ended up stopping at some type of Bates Motel type thing. It was, she was staying in one of those highway motels that had a big ass refrigerator in it, like you would have in an apartment. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember when she went live and she was feeling some type of way because she said the hotel grossed her out? Well, mysteriously now in this situation, because in that situation, she was homeless because she didn't have a home. She was traveling from Texas to Florida to live with her sister until she could find housing. This situation, she's actually in Florida. She just recently left Texas for the, I don't know, umpteenth time. But this most recent time she left Texas back around May, she came to, I guess, get her life together. It ended up at her sister's house and something happened. And then she ended up moving in what we know now as the roommate. Now, the roommate has a name. I don't remember the name. The name has been circulating. And Olivia says the reason why her certain life circumstances are what they are right now is because the internet. You remember that, Miss TLD, with the big old refrigerator in the middle of the room? Yeah, you remember that? She says the internet is partially the reason why her spot was blown up because y'all found the roommate once Olivia told us that she lived in this real nice neighborhood, real far out. And she went live about a couple of weeks ago. It was either two, maybe 3 weeks ago. She went live in the kitchen. Well, she went live in the bedroom, and then she ended up going to the kitchen of this apartment she's staying in. and proceeded to clean the kitchen and shade the woman who apartment or house that it belongs to, basically saying that the woman was nasty, wasn't a good housekeeper, right? Well, obviously the internet got a hold of that because we were watching, and some people decided that they probably should let the roommate or the person who house this belongs to, they decided to let that lady know that Olivia is really not a good person because you opened your door to her and her 2 children, and she thought it was a good idea to come to the internet and talk about your damn ass, okay? You said Jasmine over there laughing her butt off. Well, you know what? Rightfully so. Jasmine should laugh. Jasmine should laugh, fall out, roll all over. Jasmine should get a bullhorn and just hollered across the YouTube streets, because every time Jasmine had some type of situation, especially once her and Olivia fell out, Olivia ran her ass to this internet to spill her tea or to mock her or laugh at her. So at this point, we don't care nothing about what this lady got going on, because let's be honest, in my opinion, sis, typically when you lay your bed, you must lie in it, right? So yeah, it's definitely a mess. Okay, it's definitely a mess. And so, do you guys remember? Miss TLD said she remembered. You want to put an APB out on Stella for what, Rishna? Why should we put an APB out on Stella? Stella has done. Okay. Let me say this to you, Rishna, and to the rest of the chat. Stella can't control Olivia. We all know this. We have watched Olivia and her mother's interaction with each other. We know that Stella has no control over this young lady. Well, scratch young lady. This middle-aged 30-something-year-old, damn near 40-year-old, okay? We know that Stella don't have no control over this lady. This lady does what the hell she wants to do. So we most definitely do not need to put an APB out on this grown-ass woman with 5 kids mother. No, we're going to let Stella do whatever she's doing right now. Wherever Stella is and whatever she's doing to appease herself, we're going to continue to let her do this, because Stella knows this is how her daughter earns a living, right? And Stella knows that I have taken care of Olivia and her children as long as I can and have done as much as I can do. Stella knows that she cannot control Olivia. So we're not going to summons her mother. We're going to let her mother be. Now, we do know last week before last, when Olivia was going live, Stella was all in the chat, right? Coincidentally, now, when you see Olivia go live, claiming she's riding around all day, living in her car during the day, and possibly sleeping in a hotel at night, and we're going to get to the hotel at night in just a minute, mysteriously, we no longer see Stella in the chat. So I'm like, well, damn, you was in the chat last week when she was dragging Zolo and Gerard for being piss poor baby dads. But now your daughter and your grandchildren are riding around in a hot box all day and you're nowhere to be found, Miss Stella? I said, well, Olivia, what you do? Block your mama from the chat? Did you text your mom, or did you call your mom and like, Mom, look, don't be offensive, but I'm handling business. I got to get this money. And you coming in the chat talking about, Libby, it's okay, Libby. Libby, make sure you wipe Kaylani's nose. Libby, make sure you pick my boy up from the daycare. Because first thing people going to say is, so listen to this, y'all. There is no way that Olivia could be on the internet begging for money and her mama in the chat. Think about it, y'all. Even if Stella's not blocked, Olivia has gave strict instructions for her mother not to enter the chat. If her mother just feels like she needs to watch, because maybe her mother hasn't paid her Netflix subscription this month, I don't know. Olivia has gave her mother strict instructions that you must not rear your face in my chat. I can't beg for money and my mama sitting in the chat. I'm just saying, y'all. Come on now. Why is we calling for Stella? She can't come, y'all. Livy got to get these coins. Her mom, think about it. What would the chat say? Even if there's people watching who don't really know who Olivia is, the people in her chat who frequents her chat will know who Stella is and will shout Stella out. Stella is also a mod. And they would say, hey, Mama Stella. So the people in the chat would be like, wait, Mama Stella? Girl, this your mama? And you on here thanking people for 10s and 20s? Yeah, y'all, it wouldn't work. So, yes, Stella has not, she's been summoned to not show up at the chat. Those two, she cannot ask for money and her mama sitting in the damn chat. Come on, y'all, use your damn brains, okay? Miss Stella send Livy Pooh some money. She can't, sis. She didn't send all she can send. Stella probably done told Olivia, baby, use what you got to get what you want. Stella said, Players Club. Stella said, you gotta use what you got to get what you want, honey. And that's what Olivia's doing. Okay, y'all. All right. Now, let's get back to the hotel shenanigans. So we just talked about 2 years ago when Olivia was traveling from Texas to Florida and she stopped. I think maybe it was Mississippi she was at. And she stopped and stayed in a hotel. And she went live because she was scared to be in the hotel that definitely wasn't one of the 5-star hotels. It was more like a 1.5 stars. But let's be honest, it was a roof over her head. She decided to go live. But if you guys notice, coincidentally, every day since she claims, this is like day 3, every day that she claims she's been homeless, she won't go live in that hotel room. Now, she graciously thanks the people for sending her super chats, right? And people would think you're using it for housing, gas, and food, right? So why wouldn't you go live in the hotel room? You were going live last week at the bedroom you shared with your children at the roommate's house. That was just last week, sis. But now you're in a hotel again. Her going live again does what, y'all? Give her more money. So why do all the lives cease once it gets dark? Think about it, y'all. It don't make sense. You would rather go live in a hot box car where you don't have any AC and your phone is having issues because it's overheating because of the heat, opposed to going live in the comforts of your hotel room where it's clearly air conditioned and you can control that environment. People do love being manipulated and played. And one thing TMR has never done over here is played y'all or manipulated y'all. Y'all don't have no need to. For what? All I want y'all to do is hit that like button. It's 415 up in here. I pray there's the least 200 likes at this moment. If not, let's get it there. The only thing I've ever asked y'all to do is like this video, watch my live, and if y'all feel compelled to send a super chat, TMR super chat or Cash App definitely works. Shouts out to my girl Treese who sent me a super chat today in the replay. I forgot you could do that. Thank you so much, Treese. Treese sent me a $10 super chat and says, I greatly appreciate, and that was, I saw it this morning. She sent it in the replay. She was a part of the replay. I appreciate her for that. So one thing's for sure. Thank you so much, Treese, baby. I appreciate you. Honey, that was my, that's my coffee. Okay. So one thing's for sure, when y'all come over here, I try to make y'all laugh. I try to make y'all have a good time. We talk about these things. You get whatever you want to get out of these videos. I'm not really saying my reactions is going to help you for years and years to come. But what it will do, if you're feeling kind of down and blue, I'll definitely give you a way to feel a little bit, a little bit better than sad, because I'll make you laugh, okay? You said Raquel's husband is not cool with the crying thought in his walk-in closet, not his walk-in closet. You say you bet she be on TikTok begging. I don't know. I watch Olivia here on YouTube. I don't watch her anywhere else. So Olivia Nicole is a liar. She's lying. I'll just say this, y'all. Let me just say this. I just felt from the very beginning it didn't sound right. Because let's be honest, y'all. If Olivia got mail coming to that house, let me take her picture down for a minute because I'm tired of looking at her ass. If Olivia gets mail at the roommate's house, you can't just evict somebody like that. You can't, we know the law. You have to formally evict them. Now, I believe you got to be there at least 30 days. Also, it's also been said, I don't know what the rules are in Florida, but if a person has been at your house longer than 2 weeks, they're also considered an occupant of your home. I don't know if that law or rule stands for the state of Florida, where Olivia currently is. But a lot of people are saying, oh, she probably left because the roommate threatened to call the police and Olivia got scared. She don't want her kids taken from her. So, but this is what y'all got to understand too. Y'all don't think Olivia's roommate knows what school AJ go to? Think about it, y'all. Y'all don't think Olivia's roommate knows what school AJ go to? If Olivia's roommate really wanted to bring the heat to Olivia, she could simply tell them what school AJ goes to. Olivia's not running and hiding from nothing. She's putting on a show, y'all, what she has done since she's been on this internet. We all know this. We all know this. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat or Cash App, sis. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Oh, baby, thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. So I don't. You know what? I don't know what it is. I really don't. I don't know. I do feel like the internet may have reached out to the roommate. I don't think the roommate was so upset to the point where she said, Olivia, get the hell up out my house. I just don't think that. I think they may have gotten into it about something, but I don't think it's the internet. I think they got into it about something. It could have been drugs. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if she ran out of ashwagandha pills. Well, girl, I don't know. Why wouldn't Raquel get those kids? Because for Raquel to get the kids, think about it. Who just asked that question? Trees. For Raquel to get the kids takes away the effect for the internet. Kaylani can't be sitting in the air-conditioned house with her auntie and Olivia sitting solo dolo in the hot box. Think about it, y'all. Would y'all be more encouraged to give Olivia money sitting in the hot car or to give Olivia and her baby girl sitting in the hot box? Y'all would be more inclined to give the money to Olivia because the baby, the kids, is pulling on the heartstrings of the people. Olivia by herself ain't pulling on nobody's heartstrings because people looking at her like, girl, you grown. But the kids, right, Woo, honey, the kids are the prop. Now, let's be honest, more than likely, the kids are going to Raquel's in the evening. That's probably why Olivia doesn't show up at night. I highly doubt Olivia staying in a hotel because why do you keep showing up in the same clothes? Is that also the effect for the internet? Because the internet's going to give you money regardless if you change your tank top or not, sis. You don't have to keep coming to the internet with the same nasty tank top on. That's not really it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I don't get it. You wouldn't give her not one dime, Trish. You wouldn't, but it's very obvious, and we're gonna watch here in just a few moments. It's very obvious others will. Here's the thing: I definitely don't mind giving to a worthy cause, but I'm sorry. Olivia Nicole Johnson is not a worthy call for me to give to. This woman has came on this internet too many times bragging about the help that she has from her family, the help that she has from her baby daddy, Joey, and how people take care of her. So if you're confident enough to come to the internet and talk about all the resources that you have to help you, this big village you have, this is, you don't need my money. Yeah, no, you don't need my money. So I wouldn't be inclined to help this lady. No, you've bragged for years how you come from generational wealth. But we did say yesterday we weren't going to talk about generational wealth anymore. See, you must not have been in the chat yesterday. We said yesterday we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about this lady, what she said about generational wealth, because, child, it's obvious. It's not true. Okay? And if she does have generational wealth, they're not sharing it with her. Okay? Tiamar, she said we broke and jealous because she got money and she don't have to get out there and work at 9 to 5, and that she don't have to work because she get paid. Well, yeah, she did say that. She did say that, Walt. So when somebody, just like Jasmine, that's why Jasmine can't get a dime from me. The way that these ladies shade women who have to get up and go to work every day while they get to sit on the internet and play on the internet all day. Child, wish I would give you my hard-earned coin when you have mocked the hard-earned 9 to 5. You know, it's like, you know what, the world has really changed. Because I remember a time, well, going to work wasn't something that people threw shade about. Going to work was commended. They were like, oh, you work where? Well, you work for Ford. Oh, you work for Allison's Transmissions? What? How long you been there? Oh, you work for Coca-Cola? Oh, you work. You know, it was a time where, but now when you tell people you work, you be like, oh, you poor soul. You actually go and punch in at a clock. Oh, wow. It's like as if everybody in the world are entrepreneurs. I never understood that. Hey, Joey, Zolo, your children are supposedly homeless. Hey, TMR, hey, Brandy, girl. What'd you say, Brandy? Just in case Joey, Zolo, just in case you didn't know. You said Kai's Diddy is one of Liv's tricks. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you know, at this point, I don't know what that lady, I mean, we definitely know that, let's be honest, y'all, Joey is not in Kailani's life. I mean, Olivia told us that. She said he's there financially, but he's not in her life in any other way. Okay. Yeah, all those are good jobs for adults. But now people like, hey, Sam, people look at you like, wait, what? You actually go to a job? You know, I'm just like, yes, this I go to work. You said that lady is working for Amazon. She's not homeless. Olivia got a job at Amazon? Oh, Winter. Funny you said that. I just remembered that. Somebody said in their live they seen an Amazon vest in the backseat of her car. I said, oh. I mean, at this point, she need to do something. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Unless you're somebody who makes $20,000 a month on YouTube, once a month check, especially with the way cost of it, and Olivia lives in Florida. Florida is very expensive. Yeah, you just not gonna be able to make it on a once a month check. You definitely need. It is a different time, Erica. It is definitely a different time, and it's a very sad time. She probably doing Amazon Flex, not in a car that can barely. What you mean Amazon Flex? You talking about riding the packages around, Sheikah? I don't think if she's doing Amazon Flex, wouldn't she be doing that during the day? So I'm not really sure. Her and that bald head baby in the truck sweating railroad workers while they daddies live the best life. Just shameful. Yes, girl, just shameful. She pulled the blue Amazon vest from the back when she was going to change Kailani. Winter, like I said, one of my subscribers sent me a picture on Instagram, and I was like, oh. Here's the thing. If Olivia is working at Amazon, okay, girl, you need to do something. If Jasmine's over there door dashing, then you need to do something too. Oh, talk this to y'all. I ran across this morning, I guess yesterday was Strong Mommy Chrissy's birthday. I forgot she's a Leo. But so apparently her birthday was yesterday. Child, I didn't even get a notification that she went live. So I don't know if y'all know that Strong Mommy Chrissy's birthday was yesterday. She did go live for a very short period of time. Like Strong Mommy Chrissy conveniently is definitely staying out the way off the internet. She's not really engaging with the internet like that. So I don't know what that lady got going on and what she's doing to finance her lifestyle, but apparently she don't need the internet to do it. All right, y'all. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I remember her birthday was in August, but I mean, child, I don't watch Chrissy like that, you know. So, all right, y'all, let's get into this video from earlier today that Olivia did.
It is 9 a.m. I just decided to check out early from the hotel because, and the hotel that I'm staying at, they don't do extended stay. So, but anyway, I have to, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But
so she's saying that the hotel she's staying at does not do extended stay. What does that mean? So are you saying the hotel that you're staying at only allows you to book one night at a time? Even if it's not an extended stay, you can go and book 2 nights back to back. What hotel don't let you do that? Are there hotels out there that don't? Virgo Diva says lies. Virgo Diva says TMR. Listen, lies. Who would check out early to sit in a hot ass cot? That's what I'm saying. Isn't checkout at 11? What hotel is not going to let you book 2 nights in a row? What hotel wouldn't let you book 3 nights in a row? That's why you can't elaborate on it, because it's a lie. What is she talking about? Staying 3 nights at a hotel is not considered extended stay. 30 days is an extended stay, but why couldn't you book 3 nights in a row? You definitely had the money to do so.
What, baby? Look at that face. Okay, we're gonna go in the store right now. Let me move these pillows. Anyway, I checked out early, guys. The checkout is 11. What, baby? What? Okay. The checkout is 11, but I checked out early because I have things to do and I have to get them done. Like, I won't be able to. 11, I can't go back there before 11. I don't know what I'm going to be doing at 11. So I just got.
Okay, so that makes sense. If you checked out early, because you know once you drop AJ off, you have other things to do and you're not going to be able to go back to the hotel, that makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is typically when you check into a hotel or motel, they ask you how many nights. Am I right or am I wrong? They clearly ask you how many nights. You're telling them 1 night at a time? Why?
Shit and left. Okay. All right, let's go in the store. Where's your Hello Kitty and stuff?
Sweet Shot said we don't believe you, sis.
Anyway, let's go in the store. You guys can come with me. I want some. Have you guys ever had Burger King coffee? I don't have Starbucks money, but have you ever had Burger King coffee? What?
Why are we getting
Yes,
coffee
baby.
at Burger King? You don't have any money, right? You can go to McDonald's and get coffee. It's cheaper. Or the gas station and get. Why are we going to Burger King? Is she getting food from Burger King? Well, better yet, don't you got the McDonald's app? Because girl, when you was pregnant with AJ, you loved Damn It Down. You stayed in them people's drive-through. Do we remember the infamous High C Orange? Child, why are you down at Burger King's getting breakfast? But then here's the thing: you're homeless, right? Why don't you go get a box of donuts?
I know. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I thought that was my call.
Hotels do have coffee, but apparently if they won't stay more than 2 nights, they're not gonna give her no coffee either.
I'm just gonna get her some snacks for today. We ran out of crackers. Ooh. But anyway, I need to get this stuff done because AJ is not in school tomorrow and everything's closed tomorrow, as you guys know. It's Saturday. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do tomorrow. Oh Lord. Maybe I'll try to get that's what I
So hold on. If the hotel you pick won't let you stay no more than 1 night at a time, why not just find another hotel that'll let you stay more than one? Since there is too many apps that will allow you to find hotels. Booking.com, True, what's some child them there? If the hotel you stayed in at won't let you book more than 1 night, then why not go to a hotel that will, if this is where you're living? But just last week, this lady was on the internet crashing out. And this week, I don't believe she's in a hotel either, sis, because it don't sound right. And I feel bad to the people who are donating to this scam. I feel bad for anybody that gets scammed.
Maybe I can try to book 2 days at the hotel tonight. That way I won't have to check out with them tomorrow. Like we could just have the whole day at the hotel. I don't know. Shit, I gotta figure it out.
Ooh, what is there to figure out? If you know you gotta stay there through the weekend, then book 3 days. What in the world is she?
Oh, girl, you're heavy. Burger King coffee is mid. No, it's good, y'all. I like it better than McDonald's iced coffee. I like it.
Wait, hold on. Did she just say she buying iced coffee? Since iced coffee is a luxury. Iced coffee is not for people staying in hotels and by night and living in their car by day. Iced coffees are for when you take your key and put it in your apartment door. Did she just say iced coffee? Iced coffee is like what? At Burger King's or what about $5? Girl, a mess.
I want some iced coffee so bad right now. But I was like, let me just come to the store first. Get it out the way. And then, here, you want to sit down right here? Yeah. Sit down. Oh, sorry. Ay, cabrón. I don't know what the hell I just did. Okay, Kelly. When I tell you guys that before these last couple days, my kids have not eaten McDonald's since we've been in Texas. So we're not eating McDonald's anymore, to say the least. What am I doing? I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Here, I'm so tired. What is this still? Look, Kailani, it's a little phone. All right, snacks. Kailani, give me some snacks. Hey, girl, did you sleep better last night? No, I didn't. Man, I had to. I literally. Mama. Yeah, okay, thank you. I literally had to do that thing where I wait till I'm exhausted and I just finally just go to sleep. Because if not, my body just won't go to sleep. I'm just stressed out. Kailani, please, 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 baby, please. You've been tripping ever since we got in this damn store. Mama.
Okay. Let me get past this. Okay, hold on.
Oh, wee child. There, please.
This right here is crazy to me. Please. I get that you're getting ready to buy it.
I was really gonna.
Why are you
get her maybe like a little like sausage?
So she grabbed a bag of chips or popcorn or something off the shelf and just threw it to Kalani because I guess she feels like she's gonna pay for it anyway. I didn't even know people actually do that. Like, child, I'm not eating nothing out the stove until I actually go up to the counter and pay for it. That's just me. But let me get to this part right here, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hold on, y'all. She doesn't get that, Yolanda. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. Take accountability.
So let me say this to y'all. As people are super chatting her while she's in the Dollar Tree, she'll say, "Thank you for the $10, love. Thank you for the $20, baby." But listen to this.
Oh my God, bro. I swear, I feel like people just wake up trying to ruin my day. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? They're like, wake up, let's ruin Olivia's day. You guys, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it right now. We'll talk about it when we get out of the store. I don't want to. It's so insane to me. It's so crazy to me. What was that? Is that for real? Dana, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Natalie, thank you, baby. Oh my gosh. You guys are about to have me cry in the $1 store.
So apparently 2 people have just cashed app. I keep saying super chat. So apparently 2 people have just cashed app her an amount of money that she did not want the internet to know she received. So apparently, because she said, "Is this real?" So they must have sent her over $100. Clearly, that's enough money to get you a couple nights hotel stay. But we all know, for the most part, she's not staying in a hotel at night. I don't even believe it.
And Dana, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. Mom.
Mom.
Oh my God. Yes, baby. I know, Kailani, I know. Lives Life is a show. First of all, my channel is not Lives Life. My channel is Love Live. That's my channel name. Please stop calling it Lives Life.
But Lives
Secondly,
Life, your channel is a show, ma'am. Didn't you tell the judge a couple years back? Your channel, it's for entertainment purposes only. Your life is a show, regardless if it's Lives Life, Loves Lives, Living with the Webs, blah, 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 blah. It's a show, ma'am, that we tune into from time to time, right? Now, Walk says she don't understand how people are sending their hard-earned money to her. Well, you know, sis, some people do try to give from the heart. I'm not saying that Olivia should be the recipient from that, because I don't believe so, because I don't believe her story is true. But people are giving because they want to help. They feel compelled to help. And we're not going to shame people for being a giving spirit. It's unfortunate that you have people like Olivia, Jasmine, and a host of other people out there that finesse people out their coin. But then you can't, you know, like the old saying goes, a fool and their money will soon be parted. I'm just saying. Now, Jim said Dana cashed after her and she's a big baller. She probably sent at least 300 plus. Well, y'all remember Jasmine back in the day? She had a real good benefactor. I don't know if you guys remember. Some of y'all may do or may not remember. Back when Jasmine and all of them were going to the Mamiana trip, Jasmine drove from Austin to Houston, and she went live. And in her live, somebody super chatted her $500. So, like I said, over the years, these ladies have had their hands on a lot of money. A lot of money. And it's the fact that today, you come into the internet wanting more. And I guess Olivia feels like, regardless if it's the truth or a lie, I'm giving y'all this storyline. I'm entertaining y'all. So y'all gonna pay, just like y'all pay for Spectrum cable, Comcast cable, just like y'all pay for cable, just like y'all paying for Netflix, just like y'all paying for Hulu and BET Plus, just like y'all paying for them those apps, then pay me for my entertainment. I said, well, I guess so.
Dana and Natalie, thank you so much, you guys. I really
Happy Friday with love.
The love. I really do. You guys are so sweet. Like, so sweet, bro.
You don't have to, Erica.
I swear, like, I will never
AJ's at school.
forget the names. I will never forget everybody who was kind to me. I swear, you guys, I will never forget this stuff. I need a dang brush for Kailani's hair. Mama! Let me see. I want to see if I could. Yeah, we can use this brush. Here, let's use this brush. I want to get her like little ponytails. Like, just because I'm in this situation, I don't want my baby. Look at these butterfly clips, y'all. Look. I just found out.
So you're homeless. You're strapped for cash, but you're in Dollar Tree. Although it's only $1.25, buying Kailani things for her hair. That I'm just going to assume the girl is almost 2 years old. She didn't already have butterfly kits for her hair. She didn't already have a brush. Like, you don't have a bag of personal things where you keep combs, brushes, grease, oil, hair balls for Kailani. You don't have a bag where you keep all this stuff. Even if the roommate told you to get the hell out, you couldn't grab your bag of your personal items. Is that why she hasn't taken a bath?
Life brings when you can't wash or cook. Yeah, Daniel, it's true. How much is a hotel a night? It's like $130. The one that I've been staying at. But I think, like, what? I've been doing it off of Expedia. You guys, look for Kailani's hair. All right, that's it. We're good. Let's go, Kailani.
She paying $130 a night
What
for a
about
hotel?
what the stalkers have done to her and her babies? Girl, they don't care about none of that. They justify it for those people, but I never get any type of grace or understanding or justification. I never get none of that. And I'm not saying I need that. 2 wrongs don't make a right. But still.
You're right. 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's why we never understood why you were doing wrong. At the end of the day, me personally, this lady has got on here and talked about people's deceased loved ones. From my understanding, Olivia hasn't had anybody that passed away. Right? I believe her mother, her grandmother, her father, her stepfather are all still living. This lady has got on the internet and talked about people's deceased loved ones. Who gonna, like, who in their right mind would empathize and sympathize with you when you wouldn't even empathize and like, some things just need to be off limits. So I did not tell y'all, Olivia does not like the fact that the internet rally around the other mothers and she doesn't get the same respect when she, quote unquote, is going through something. To me personally, Olivia is planning on something. She's trying to do something. And this was the only way that she could figure out. Like, Olivia's at the point now, she don't really care how the internet thinks about her, speaks about her, perceives her. She doesn't give a damn. She gets her money. So in this situation, she decided to do this fake homeless storyline because Olivia feels like I'm gonna get it one way or the other. And she don't care about the criticism, the ridicule. She don't care nothing about that. As long as y'all keep hitting that Cash App. And speaking of Cash App, somebody else just sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much, sis, for the Cash App. I appreciate you.
We're just gonna like totally like not even mention what people do to me. Like, it's fine though. Like I said, I don't even want to be like on negative. Like today, I don't, you guys. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna get Kailani. She can play with it today. I got soap. I think I need like some car mats for her lips. Hi, ma'am. Say bye-bye, Kailani.
All right, bye. Girl. Oh.
Even though I really want coffee, Kailani. More than you know, kid. Okay, all right. Sit down. Hold on. Here's your chips. Sit down and eat your chips. Yeah, eat them. Okay. I don't want that, baby. Okay. So,
right, Linda.
For a
Not
minute
buying the
before
whole store.
Leave this area.
Not a basset.
Bye, Sia. Oh, she said Jenju. Jenju? Oh, you're polite. We love a polite little baby. Okay, Wawa. Here you go.
I agree.
We love a polite babe.
Story. I agree with you.
Okay, let's see. Who is
Kailani wants food, not a bunch of snacks.
Jay is entitled A Journey with Day. Yeah, block anyone with a sensible question. What was her question? I've been watching her for over the years, and y'all have done nothing but enable her. When is the last time she held down a job for more than 2 weeks? That's a packed question with a lot of layers to it. So I'm not even going to get into it. Like, I'm not. Like, I have to. Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Nisha.
I have to let it go. I have to let it go. You guys always wonder, why is Olivia talking about this person, that person, why this, why that? Because the internet will literally bring it up until the day that you croak. Like, you guys will, it doesn't matter if I get remarried, if I buy a house with a man, if I celebrate every birthday, Christmas, and Thanksgiving with another man from now until 10 years, 15 years, you guys will always and forever bring up my ex. You guys will forever bring up me and him and I, what he's doing, post pictures, tag my name, da, 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 da. Yes, I talk about him too, but for a long time, the trolls kept bringing him up, kept posting him, kept this, kept that. It's like, you guys keep the shit going. Okay, and this...
Wait, the internet keeps it going? Wait, what? No, ma'am. Do you watch your videos? Girl, you kept it going. Hence the reason why the internet kept it going. If Olivia would have broke up with Gerard, they would have went through their divorce. They would have went through their custody battle, and she would have, did a video here and there about the updates of how she feels about it and left it alone. The internet would have left it alone. It's the fact that she drags it, even right now in this current situation. Why are we bringing up Gerard? Gerard's kids are not even in this car. Joey's child is in this car. So why are we bringing up Gerard? The only two men that should be a topic of conversation in this current so-called homeless situation should be the two children that you have in your possession and the fathers that are attached to them. The three oldest are not even in the state with you, let alone in this car. So why is their father the topic of conversation? She don't miss a beat without Gerard. I don't know what type of dangalang you got over there, but baby, that thing must be slanging and danging. You hear me? Because you put, baby, when I say you laid the smack down on this lady to the point she will never, ever, ever forget your sin. Baby, now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had me some good dangling back in the day. But y'all, I'm not talking about it 25 years later. Child, it was good then, but I've had better since. All right, let's move on.
Have to do with him. I'm just saying, like, it's like with the negativity. It's like with anything. The trolls and the people just keep it going. But at the same time, say that that's all you're on. That's all you're on. You're only on negativity, but then still be negative. Like somebody was just telling me, somebody came into my chat talking about I need to take accountability for everything I've done to other people. That reminds me, there was another comment that I wanted to talk about.
No, elaborate on that. Why won't you elaborate on that? Because see, that comment made her think, and the answer would have been her taking accountability, and Olivia don't want it. Olivia is mad at the work. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all this. I'm not a psychologist by any means. Olivia, and I think we've all talked about this, but y'all, let's have a real conversation for a moment. This girl is in desperate need of mental help. And it's the fact that her mother and her sister should know it far better than we do because they're closer to her, right? Explain to me why this girl is so mad at the internet, like the internet is her problem. The internet is not your problem, sis. You're your problem. The internet only exists when you come on here. When you don't come on here, the internet does not exist. Or let me say this, should not exist. Olivia has always and probably will forever be her biggest enemy. Olivia allows herself to get in front of herself. She skipped right over that comment, Virgo Diva, because her answering that question would have allowed her to take accountability, and she doesn't want to. Olivia wants to be mad at the world. She don't want to be mad at herself. Even if we go back to the whole situation of her kids and the Gerard situation with Gerard getting custody, Olivia got to understand she got to take accountability in that, because obviously there was something she did that allowed him to have ammunition. At the end of the day, he couldn't just go in there with lies unless he could prove it. And it's obvious Gerard's attorney proved the allegations. Hence the reason why the courts took custody from her. They felt that Gerard was the better parent. So again, she had something to do with that situation. And it's the fact that these grown-ass adults that claim they love her, meaning her mom, her sister, and whoever else, won't sit down and have a talk with this girl. But then again, maybe they have. And Olivia won't. If she don't listen to the internet, we already know she damn sure don't listen to her mama. She's not going to listen to anybody else. And I feel like when she gets around Raquel, she fakes, act like Raquel is having a come through with her. But think about it. If her and Raquel were really sitting down having come to Jesus conversations, if her and Raquel were really sitting down having come to Jesus conversations, why does Olivia keep coming back to the internet with the same situation? Think about that. If Raquel was really having these breakthrough conversations with her, when she comes to the internet, her conversation would show that. I think she listens to Raquel. She makes Raquel think, yes, sis, you're right. Sis, thank you so much for being the beacon of hope for me. I think Olivia just does that to get what she can get up out of Olivia, because it's Raquel. Because as soon as she's out of Raquel's eyesight, she back to her old self. She definitely, in my opinion, she reminds me. Do y'all remember the movie The Shining with Jack Nicholson? Olivia reminds me of that character in that movie of The Shining with Jack Nicholson. She reminds me so much of that character. Let's get into it.
Like, I get it, because I believe everybody should take responsibility for their actions 100%. 100%. But it works all around the board. It works for everybody, not just Olivia. And then on top of that, when you say that to somebody, there's a way to speak to somebody when you say things to somebody. And I don't know why the trolls and the crazy people on here keep talking to me a certain way. That's not how you communicate to me. If they learned anything, they should have learned that already. You don't communicate to people like that. If you get more bees with honey, pretty much, and I don't know. Anyway, look.
Not she been in my chat, because y'all know I say that all the time. You get more bees with honey. Anyway, first and foremost, Olivia, welcome to the real world, right, sis? People don't have to treat you with kitten gloves, right? Maybe the people that are criticizing you don't really give a damn about getting through to you. They just want to let you know how you are perceived to them. You ever thought about that? People are saying things because they have the right to reply, because you publicly post this stuff. At the end of the day, if you want somebody to handle you with kid gloves, then go to a psychiatrist and sit on a couch. They definitely will. But you can't expect for the internet to handle you delicately. That's not the internet's job, sis. The internet don't owe you nothing.
Look, I could say a lot. I could say nothing at all. I don't think certain things will ever, like, I really just don't think we're never going to see eye to eye, like, with certain things. We never will. Me and the internet will never see eye to eye with certain stuff. We just never will. We just never will. So all I can do at this point is ignore certain things. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. You can't be accountable for other people's. That's what they want. They want me to be accountable for everybody's actions. Everyone. That is my fault. I'm the reason why the person stalked my roommate. I saw those comments. I'm the reason why. I brought it on myself. I did it to myself. Me. I'm the reason for every single thing. So, okay.
Okay, so if you're not the reason that your roommate was being stalked by the internet, prior to you moving into her home and going live in her home and telling the internet that you live with the woman, was the internet stalking to her prior to you doing that? It's an easy yes or no. Prior to you, my God, ma'am, prior to you coming to the internet about 2-3 weeks ago, showing up in this lady's apartment in her unkept kitchen and mentioning that you have a roommate, prior to that, was the internet trolling her? No. It happened after you showed up in her home and went live in her home and talked about her kitchen and her housekeeping. So yes, that has everything to do with you.
All right. Like, okay. Like, I cannot, you guys. I can't. Like, this is what I've been dealing with. And I don't know, all of this shit is happening all at one time. Like, I was already dealing with so much hurt and so much shit last week. You guys seen it? You guys seen how I was acting? And it's because I feel so like thank you.
Yeah, wildflower.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain this. And I'm not gonna say this anymore. I have been having a lot of resentment towards.
She doesn't, Sasha.
A lot of people. We'll just say that. My phone. Mom, my phone! It's acting like it wants to heat up. And like I told you guys in another video, and I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys seen it. You will help people, okay? Because I've helped so many people. Like, I'm talking about in real life. You will help people. I will ignore the haters. I will, you guys. I will, 100%. And I know a lot of people are rooting for me. I know. But you guys have to understand this. I'm not just like a crash out. I don't just crash out for no reason. I have so much resentment towards people. Like I said, I've helped people and they wouldn't help me in my situation if I was on fire. They wouldn't piss to put me out type shit. And that shit is starting to get to me. Like, it's starting to eat away at me. You understand? And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm in this situation. Maybe because I'm in a fucked up situation now. But it's like helping people.
But Olivia, you're grown, sis. If you want the fathers of your children that are currently living with you to help you, and they're not willing to do it without the state getting involved, that's their fault. That's not your problem. If you want financial assistance from Kaylani and AJ's father, then you put them on child support. What else is they supposed to do for you? Because you're an adult. Let's be honest and let's be fair. If Zolo lost his job tomorrow and Miss Donna puts him out because she don't want no man live with her that don't have no type of income, are you gonna let Zolo come live with you? I mean, damn, that probably well, you probably would. But let me just say this. You shouldn't. Because that's not your responsibility to house that man because you got a child with him. Just like it's not his responsibility to make sure you got a roof over your head. You're an adult. That's your responsibility that you have a roof over your head for you and your children. That's not his responsibility. Kaylani's daddy's responsibility is to pay the amount of money that either you guys agree on verbally or the courts agree on for you all to pay on time every month. Anything outside of that, it's not the how you live, what side of town you live on, what type of car you drive. That is not, they're not supposed to, you as an adult, you have to make sure your life runs the way it needs to run. So while you're taking care of your children, once those dads pay for their child support, anything outside of that, even if it has to do with the race, just like those kids are 50% theirs, they're 50% yours too. And if they're doing their 50%, then since you got to do your 50%. And if you feel like they need to do 75 and you do 25, sis, you're wrong. And I'm saying that as a mother of children myself. I felt like this is equal opportunity. My situation was, as long as y'all paid y'all child support, I ain't got no problems with your ass. When you don't pay child support, now I got a problem. But the car I drove, where I lived at, that's what I wanted to do. I maintained that. Now, because I am a mother, I made sure my kids weren't living in the ghetto and living in situations where mice, roaches, and rats was crawling on them in the middle of the night. Not just really for the sake of the children, because hell, I ain't want no mouse or roach crawling on my ass. But that was my responsibility. Because guess what? You're no longer in a relationship with those men. And obviously, you'll move on to other relationships. It's not their job to make sure your new man or woman, whatever your preference is, that the baby daddy make sure you got a nice house for your new man or new woman. Yeah, that's not their responsibility. So I disagree in that. You feel like because you were nice to them, they need to help you out in your time of need. I mean, sis, as long as they're paying child support. Now, if they choose to say, hey, here go an extra $100, that's great. But if they don't, I mean, okay. Because as an adult, it's my job to make sure I'm on my feet. And when I fall down, I need to make sure that I have enough cushion in my shoes to push myself back up. Because these my feet. Don't nobody walk these shoes. Nobody walks those shoes but you, sis. You're the only, when you put your shoes on, nobody else's feet fits in those shoes but yours.
Out of the kindness, you don't even have to. And I'm talking about AJ's dad for a second. I'm not going to keep talking about him. I'm not going to say nothing else after this live. But I want this to be very understood. Because once again, the internet takes shit and misconstrues shit. No, I don't want that man back. I don't want him in no capacity of that at all. But I took that man and I helped him with whatever I helped him with, out of the kindness of my heart. Out of the kindness of my heart. And like I said, this life is not about him. this is just one situation. I have this type of thought towards a lot of people because I helped a lot of people out of the kindness of my heart. But he's just one, you know? And he wouldn't give a fuck. He wouldn't give a fuck if AJ was sleeping outside in a tent. He wouldn't give a fuck. And like I said, I've helped him financially.
Okay, and that's fine that he wouldn't give a fuck. He don't got to, but I guarantee the court's gonna make sure he give a F. I guarantee you that. Why you don't put that ninja on child support? Better yet, Olivia, you hid the existence of this little boy from the man for 2 years. For 2 years. So because you were with Zolo, let's be honest, y'all, she was with Zolo maybe 120 days, about 4 months. So because you helped this man for 4 months, you're the dummy because you gave Zolo too much access to you in a very short amount. Think about this. Olivia, when you met Zolo, you're the one who had an apartment. You're the one who had a car. You're the one that had consistent money coming in. Zolo had none of those things. And you very stupidly gave that man more than he was giving you. And you got digmatized and thought this ninja was going to be with you forever and ever. And you unfortunately thought he's been with Donna, regardless if he using the woman, like the woman, don't like the woman, but he's managed to have a relationship with this woman, Donna, longer than you. And it's the fact that you're still feeling some type of way because he's not helping AJ. Well, why you don't help your ass down to the courthouse and you ain't got to worry about interacting with him because that money will hit your direct deposit every damn month. So you'll have money to help raise your child. Now, obviously, it's a good benefit that the father be a willing participant so he can engage with the child and they can bond it. But sometimes situations just don't hurt like that. My thing is this: why do you expect anything different from the relationship with AJ when you was with that man? You seen how he treat his daughter. So if Olivia herself has said how he treated his daughter. So why do you feel like AJ is gonna be any different? If he treated his daughter poorly, what makes you think AJ is gonna get better treatment? Because you're the mother? Not.
Lot when I didn't have to. I didn't owe him shit. I did it literally out of the kindness of my heart. He wouldn't help me for nothing right now. He wouldn't help. No, we're not spilling chips. He wouldn't help me, let alone and I have a kid with this person. Like I said, fuck me. If you don't want to help me, cool. But I have a kid with you. Or whatever. I hate even saying that. It's like, that shit is starting to eat away at me. It is. So, anyway, that's why last week I was on Demon Time. I don't just wake up and be like, I'm gonna fuck with people. No. That shit is starting to eat away at me. I helped you when you had nobody. AJ has nobody but me. But like I said, that's it and that's all.
But that's the situation you chose, sis. But that's the situation you chose. When Zolo got on this internet, and this was even before you got pregnant, Olivia. When Zolo got on this internet and drug your ass for filth, he showed you then. And this was 60 days into the little very short relationship. I don't even think it was that long, but I'm gonna just give you 60 days. When that man got on this internet and drug you for filth off the first argument y'all had, that right there showed you that he didn't give a damn about you. He didn't care nothing about what you had done for him, what you could potentially do for him. That man got on this internet and drug your ass for filth. He didn't even know you for 90 days and felt comfortable enough to get on this internet and talk about you like a dog. And 4 years, 5 years later, you feel like he should have grace for you now because you birthed his baby. Girl, that man didn't give a damn about you after you had just met him. You was letting him drive Gerard's car, living in your house, buying studio time for him. You was doing all that. And he still comfortably and conveniently came to this internet more than once and drug you. And then even after y'all separated, because she acts like she forget, even after y'all separated, this man came to the internet on the platform you helped him build, enlisted other men to very conveniently drag you some up. His whole platform was catered to dragging you for months and months. But you're wondering why he won't help you. Girl, he don't like you. Let's be honest. I don't think Zolo ever did like Olivia. I think he thought Olivia was a little cute to him. And Olivia was an opportunity. I mean, when she met the man, he was living in a halfway house. Let's be honest, y'all. Her bedroom with the pink set of sheets was far better than the twin size bed he was staying in or on in the room he was sharing with another man. So Olivia was an opportunity for Zolo. Because if Zolo was so in love with Olivia, let's be honest, y'all. Let's go back. When Olivia and her mama jumped on Zolo and threw that bleach on him, how come they couldn't bounce back for that? That was nothing. People get into it all the time. That was nothing. That was nothing. Do you notice Zolo never tried to come back and regain his spot? Baby, when that ninja got to Illinois, baby, he never looked back. That's because Olivia, he didn't give a fuck about you. Never did. Sorry to be the one to tell you, sis. The man never cared about you, but now you're on the internet feeling some type of way because he won't help you? Hell, girl, the man don't like you. The man been dragging you for years. He don't care nothing about you having a baby by him. Let's be honest. He don't give a damn about AJ. Because if he did, he would claim his spot in that boy's life. He probably cares more about Donna's grandchildren than he does his own biological son with you. But that's her fault.
I'm not gonna say nothing else about that man. But don't think that's just an example. Don't think I come on here and I just be talking out of my ass for no reason. Oh, she just wants to pick with people today. No. Anything I say about somebody, I have a reason to say it about them. They either picked with me first, they fuck with me first, they came from me first, they're trying to hurt me, they're doing this, they're doing that. Something. I don't just fuck with people. And that's it.
I agree, Mrs. Yellowhawk.
That's it. Okay? That's it and that's all. Okay? Put him on child support. Okay. I will. I will put him on child support. I will.
How old is AJ? 4, 3, 4 years old? And you ain't put that man. You see how she said, yeah, I'm going to put him on child support. Olivia is doing like she did with Gerard. She's using this man for content. I don't think she would. See, once she solidifies that Zolo is the daddy on paper, on black and white, she knows Zolo is going to give her the business. Now, do Zolo have the capability to do a Gerard on her? I don't know. I have no idea. But she won't do that because then that was solidified in the court records that he is biologically the father, and that gives him rights. Olivia don't want him to. Olivia wants Zolo just to give her money off of GP because I said you the daddy. Olivia don't want to take it the court route. Y'all think about it. She barely fought for the 3 oldest. She don't want to fight in court. I don't know if it's because she's scared or she don't know what to do or whatever. But as soon as she gives Zolo paternity, because a paternity test would have to happen. You said the same thing, D Enchanted. The paternity test, as soon as it's solidified that is his child, she gonna have all type of problems. She knows that. She don't want them problems. She thinks these conversations on the internet will make Zolo feel some type of way and kind of weaken his heart to be more nicer to her. Zolo don't like your ass, so that's not going to happen.
But I'm not going to even talk about that right now. We're not talking about child support, but I'm just saying. Look it. When you're a different breed of a person and you do shit just because that's how you move, okay? If you got it, you like to help people, you like to look out for people because that's how you are. The weird shit, the other shit, like I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire type shit. I don't understand those types of people because I'm not that type of person. So it just boggles my mind. Okay, that's it. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Anyway. And let me tell you guys something else about my child support. I am not going to give Gerard a dime of my money. You know why I'm not going to give Gerard a dime of my money? Because he doesn't need it. That's why. First of all, I don't have it. Okay? Second of all, he doesn't need it or want it. He sat there and he told the judge he didn't need my money. That's what he told the judge. He didn't need my money. When I get the transcripts, I'll show you. When I was dealing with him, he was giving me money because I needed the money. So that doesn't make sense.
Sean, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, sis. Thank you, baby.
So please stop saying that to me. Please stop saying that to me. I understand you guys are trying to be funny. You guys are trying to get a hee-hee and a ha-ha.
So Gerard doesn't need your money, but when you had the custody of the kids before he took custody from you, you needed his money. But haven't you always said that you're doing well? You're not financially strapped, and you have people that take care of you. Here's the thing: it's not Gerard's money. It's, you know this, Olivia. It's for the kids. Didn't I tell y'all this yesterday? She don't worry about those the Web3 because she know they good. She knows that Gerard can financially take care of those kids. She's not worried about those kids. The kids y'all need to worry about is these two, AJ and Kaylani. They are the ones who are not going to have as good as childhood as their three oldest siblings. When did y'all ever see a video of Robin, Ryan, and Christian sitting in a hot box car with no air, riding around with their mama all day? When did y'all ever see that video? Did Olivia ever show y'all one of those videos of live streams? How many times have she showed us since she's had AJ and Kalani of her situation not being so desirable? Winter said we never seen it. Yeah, y'all never did. Those kids, and you know why? Because those kids have a dad that cares about them, and and their dad's family who cares about them. AJ and Kalani don't have that. So to be quite honest with y'all really should feel kind of bad for AJ and Kalani. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know why this lady decided to have more kids. For what? Like, since you're struggling with these kids. And unfortunately, and then you had kids, then the fathers don't even give a damn about neither one of these children. Like, what's the odds that you have two more children by two different men and two different men, and neither one of the men give a F about their child? What is the odds of that? Like, you couldn't get one out of two? At least one of the daddies. Bonita, the Enchanted said, replacement kids.
You wait, he doesn't need it, but the babies do live. How do the babies need it? How? When he makes, I don't know how much he makes, but he makes a lot of money and he takes care of them. How do they need it from me? Don't play that shit. AJ fucking needs it. AJ doesn't have a fucking roof over his head. You dumb bitch. My kids have a household with a lady that helps my ex and my ex.
That the Web3 are living better than Kaylani and AJ? Is she jealous, y'all? Is that what's going on? Is sis jealous? That the Web3 living better than KJ and a what? Wow. No, since you got put on child support, because that's typically what happens when you're not the custodial parent. So she said, we just like Gerard, not the internet and Gerard wear the same shoes. Baby, when I tell you something wrong with this lady, y'all, baby, something wrong with this lady. I don't care what nobody says. Something is wrong with this lady. She has some very deep-rooted issues, and it was even before the whole Gerard divorce, child custody thing. Olivia's problems, in my opinion, just listening to her for over 6 years, it's very deep-rooted. It goes all the way back to her childhood. It almost sounds like she's jealous that the Web3 are living better than Kaylani and AJ. And let's be honest, sis, just like you chose Gerard to be those three daddies, you chose this mysterious man named Joey and Zolo to be these two children's daddy. If you're gonna be mad at any damn body, you damn sure can't be mad at the internet, baby. You got to be mad at you. You did, auction your ussy out to obviously not the highest bidder. Olivia, holla at you later, girl. Bye. Ooh, baby, that was a lot to unpack. And y'all, that was just the first 40 minutes of the live. There was an hour more. Imagine talking for an hour and 40 minutes of baby. When I tell you, she needs to invest that time with a psychiatrist or somebody, a therapist who can really help her channel her feelings and her energy in a little more positive direction. She wants Miss Webb's life. I mean, obviously another one, because wouldn't Antonisha's life right now be far better than hers? Antonisha not sitting in no car with no air. And if she is, trust me, it got air. Okay. So she quit school. Yes, repping. Y'all know Olivia, she never follows through with anything. How many times has she committed to going to school and never make it the first 45 days? Within 60 days, she quit going. Because she's too busy worrying about the internet and what the internet's saying and what the internet doing and what's going on the internet to concentrate on anything. This is why she can't get a job, because she can't tear away from the internet for 5 minutes, which is, to me personally, y'all, that's sad. That's very sad that you can't even pull away from the internet long enough to pull yourself together. Child, a mess. All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm out of here. We're going to check in with Jasmine on the next break room. We got to get into bonnets and bralettes, okay? Jasmine's back to the bonnets and no bras, y'all. So we got to get in over there, see what she talking about, see if she didn't give us a little peek at this apartment or wherever she's living at. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Y'all have a good Friday evening. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Remember, so much love. Bye.